Hi, welcome back to the series where I'm helping you build your story bank. This story I got reminded about because of something that happened recently. I had posted that the book Stories at Work had hit number 3, and a friend of mine, a well-wisher, said, I see you shouldn't be chasing numbers. I disagreed because I said, it's no good playing cricket if you didn't have a scoreboard. You just don't allow the scoreboard to determine how you play. And this reminded me of this story I'm going to share with you today. This story is from the 1880s. It is about a gentleman called Charles Schwab, an industrialist who had set up this company called Bethlehem Steel, the second biggest steel mill in those times. In one of his units, he was having a low production issue. So he had sent one of his better managers there. But a few months later, nothing had changed. So Charles visited the unit and asked the manager what he had been doing. The manager said, well, Charles, I've tried everything. I have tried to shout at them. I had tried to motivate them. I even tried to threaten them to be sacked, but nothing worked. So Charles asked, how many units did the morning shift deliver? The manager said 6. So Charles took a piece of chalk and on the ground he wrote the number 6 very boldly and put a box around it, and he left. In the evening, when the evening shift guys came, they asked the manager what that was, and they said, well, Sir Charles was here and he had put down the number of units that the morning shift had delivered. So this guy said, oh, did they deliver 6? We'll do better. By the next morning, the number was wiped out and it said 7. When the morning shift came back, they saw that the number that they had written had been wiped out and it was now reading 7. They said, oh, is that it? So they brainstormed and now they pushed it up to 10 and so on and so forth till it became one of the largest or the fastest producing units among all of Bethlehem Steel. What Charles had inadvertently done is create one of the cheapest leaderboards in corporate history. What do leaderboards do? It gives a sign for you to measure yourself as to say how you're doing. Let others know how you are doing and promotes competitiveness. There's another thing that can happen. Around leaderboards, you can have conversation and that can generate more stories. Oh, they did 7? How did they manage to do 7? Is there something we can learn from that? Oh my God, they did 4? What went wrong? And from these little stories around leaderboards, you can even get more lessons. What a lovely story to use when you're trying to prove why you need to measure what you're trying to do, and against those measures, building both competitiveness and your ability to track and see what you could do even better. Thanks for watching.